Hey there, Leo. Welcome to reading for the week of January 18th, or 15th, actually, is the actual date. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. And yes, probably pretty busy this week. You start off the Jack of Diamonds. Very good card for money. I think that this is just talking about your continuing understanding of finances into the future. So I know that was a mouthful, but I feel like Leo is definitely one of the signs that will be putting together a different vision of what better finances looks like in the future. So again, another mouthful, but I just think that basically you're going to be getting better at finances, getting better at just dealing with money into the future, and I think that's going to help you in a lot of ways, and I feel like that's what this card is saying. Jack of Diamonds is at the beginning, and as I always say, Jack of Diamonds is the only Jack that wants to be the king, so it says that you are becoming the king. Next, you have the Six of Clubs, feeling like you're putting down a burden as well. Again, I feel very future focused with you today, just doing your reading, so I think that you're really focused on the future, and I feel like you are putting down burdens for the future. So I feel like, again, kind of everything is coming together. To make a long story short here, before I continue to babble, is that I think you are creating a more secure future, and I think you actually feel it at this time. Like, you feel like you don't have to worry about the future. You feel like you don't have to worry about, things going on in the future and things like that. So definitely a weird message, but one that I will say that I like. Next, you have the Five of Hearts. A couple of signs have had this card this week. I'd say just be careful of people around you. People could be very sensitive at this time. I think that, let's see, I don't remember off the top of my head what's going on in the astrology, even though I, just looked at the chart. But I think that people are still kind of, some people could be hot and bothered about all sorts of things, and I also feel like there could be, jealousy issues, and people could just be having problems in general. So just, be careful of people. I think that, you're definitely one of the signs, like I always say, that's a nurturer and more kind anyway. So I think, just, kill people with kindness this week and make sure to be kind to people as well. And also know that, I think over this year, there could be a lot of moments where, people are, jerks or whatever at times. And, I just know that it's not you, it's, them, or, it's probably not even them. It's stuff that's going on in their lives. I do think that, one of the problems this year will be people not knowing how to, not knowing how to properly express their, their problems or what, whatever you want to call it. So again, I think it's up to us spiritual people to kind of bring it down and to not feed into it, so to speak. So that's what I would say about that. Next, you show up, Jack of Clubs. Again, probably feeling very youthful and very energetic. It's followed up by the Joker. Whenever you have these two cards together, I would say it's going to be a pretty fiery, very busy, very energetic time for you this week. And again, to me, this card is a card of the future. Even on one of the decks that I have, this card, there's a guy with a spyglass looking into the future. And so to me, this card represents thinking about and planning for the future. Next, you have the Joker. So like I said, being very busy. Also being very multi-talented. I do think that you and Taurus are kind of doing a little switch here, where you're switching responsibilities for the year for whatever reason. I think that Taurus for many years has been the shoulder to cry on, the person of support, whether it's in family, in a group of friends, or whatever. But now I think that starting this year, maybe Leos are going to start ending up being, kind of pillars of support for the people around them. So definitely something that I think is going to be important for you. And finally, you have the Eight of Hearts. So again, the card of being social. This is the card of socializing and, needing to embrace being social. And again, I think, the whole reading kind of comes together here with this card saying that you are definitely being looked at for support at this time. And I do think that it will be very important. And again, I think you'll kind of see reciprocal energy giving back to you as well. That's the thing about the Joker. A lot of people, people have actually asked me this in the past about the Joker. When I've said that sometimes, when you get a reading like this that says you will be supporting other people, they say, will I be giving too much out? And I always say, well, as long as you have something like this, like an 8, it's, represents reciprocal energy. So I do think you will be seeing returns on that energy. You won't be kind of burning yourself out. Very interesting message. Like I said, mostly about supporting other people. But again, I think that the benefits are definitely going to be, kind of good for you as well. So looks very interesting, to say the least. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope this helps, and enjoy your week.